Congrats to Sergey Lipinets. He just knocked out Lamont Peterson in the 10th round. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my post-fight, Peterson versus Lipinets, Fox on PBC. I want to give some quick thoughts, and then I'm going to go live and talk about the fight. Excellent fight. Congrats to Sergey Lipinets. He got a 10th round stoppage. The corner threw in the towel. Lamont Peterson's corner, of course. And, you know, Lipinets, it was a competitive fight. Good fight. Peterson, I had him winning a lot of the early rounds. And Lipinets was a punching machine. He just wouldn't stop, kept trucking, and he was throwing everything hard, definitely well conditioned. And around 7, definitely 8 and 9, he had some really strong rounds, Lipinets did, and he hurt Peterson. We don't know if Peterson really fully recovered from, I think it was round 8, because it didn't look like he fully had his legs. You got to keep in mind, Peterson just fought Errol Spence Jr., and he got stopped by him too and virtually lost every round, if I remember correctly, versus Errol Spence. And he took some time off since that, and he went into another grueling fight. One of Peterson's problems has always been he can box, but sometimes he gets lured in to the dogfight. Now against a guy like Amir Khan, you know, Amir Khan has respectable power, but he's not the biggest puncher. Lipinets was throwing hard shots, and I don't think he was able to fully find his range early, but people flattened out in the middle rounds, and he started to find a home for their right hand, and he just wouldn't stop. Both guys were conditioned. Peterson threw a career high. It was like 800 something punches, you know, with just inactivity coming off a stoppage. He should have stuck to boxing. Peterson was digging some nasty hooks to the body, excellent body work, but he kind of abandoned the boxing and he let Lipinets do what he wanted. And he was in a phone booth fight in a war, and then, you know, midway through, it started to really favor, and the pendulum started to swing towards Lipinets' side, you know, especially when he hurt him in the 8th round. And I don't know if he ever recovered. And you know, in the 10th round, they were just trading, banging. After that 8th round, it didn't look like Peterson had too much on his punches, but Peterson's a dog. He was homeless, and, you know, he's a warrior. He's bounced back from fights like Victor Ortiz, where he got knocked down multiple times, came back, fought to a draw, you know, got knocked down by Amir Khan early, and then he came back and beat Amir Khan. Obviously, there was a 2-point DC point deduction, which is another story, but we know he's a warrior. But, you know, he got sucked into the wrong fight. This was a hometown fight, you know, in his backyard in the DMV area, and he came up short. So, you know, this might be the last that we see of Lamont Peterson. And this was impressive for Lipinets, because I believe it was at welterweight 147. This is a guy who was a champion at 140. Mikey Garcia beat him, and Mikey Garcia knocked him down. So it's a testament that Mikey Garcia still has a future at 140. And, you know, as far as Lamont Peterson, I wish him well. If he decides to hang him up, he's had a great career. He's always challenged himself. The Matisses, the Errol Spence, Victor Ortiz, Amir Khan, you know, Kendall Holt. He's fought everyone. Deary Jean before Terrence Crawford fought him, things like that. And now Lipinets, but he came up short. I think he really got into the wrong game plan, and Lipinets took advantage of it. Lipinets hadn't been stopped before, never been stopped. He did get knocked down by Mikey Garcia that I know of, you know. And, you know, we're seeing Lipinets improve, because I seen Lipinets when he fought the Japanese guy. His hair was kind of thinning before Mikey Garcia, and where he got the belt at 140. And, you know, he didn't really look so good in that fight. But versus Mikey Garcia, it was competitive. But, you know, you could tell Mikey was winning. And this was an emphatic win. He, you know, Peterson was out on his feet, the corner threw in the towel. You know, he had too much time to go, you know, only in the 10th round, and how badly he was hurt and how he had been hurt in the 8th. You know, I think Barry Hunter made the right decision to, you know, just end it right there. Peterson, he has heart, you know, just like the Matisse fight. He tried to get back up, and, you know, he was just done, his legs and everything. So very, very impressive for Sergey Lipinets. After watching this, you know, Ego Matchmakers, a fight I would love to see is Adrian Broner versus Sergey Lipinets. I think that's an awesome fight, you know. And Broner, that's one of his brothers, you know, one of his friends, not literal brothers, but one of his boys, Lamont Peterson. So I think that's something that the PBC can do. Speaking of Premier Boxing Champions, this was an awesome main event. You know, I didn't get to watch all of the whole fight card. I'd seen Anthony Peterson and another fight, but the main event delivered good action. You know, it was good hearing some commentary from Swift, Jared Hurd, and you could see things started to break up for Peterson, but this was a rough and tumble back and forth fight where both guys had to work. Again, congrats to Sergey Lipinets. I enjoyed this one. This was a good fight, and it was on free TV. You know, you didn't have to pay for a streaming app or, you know, pay-per-view or something. So I'm gonna go live. Let me know what you guys think. Lamont Peterson, you know, hold your head up. Had a good career. Don't know if he's gonna call it a career right now, but you know, that's back-to-back stoppages. Usually, you know, sometimes you see that he just, you know, gets in these bad habits. But I like the body work he was doing, you know, and he should have been sticking and moving. You know, even like game plan like Danny Garcia. See, he respected Danny Garcia's power all the way. I don't know if he undermined it because this is a guy coming up from 140, thought that Lipinets wouldn't be able to hurt him, but he respected Danny Garcia. So the first 4, 5, 6 rounds versus Garcia, he was just jabbing and moving, stick and move, and he was boxing. And then he started to open up. From round 1, you know, he was more aggressive, and it came back to bite him in the end. Shout out to Lipinets, shout out to Peterson. Good fight, Fox. I enjoyed it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.